Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nani. For today's video, I'm gonna be going through the books I want to read for the month of May, which is really exciting and really scary that it's already May. I mean, we're almost halfway through the year. Also, if you see the same kind of like setup, like literally the same shirt, the same setup, I'm filming quite a few videos today, so please don't judge. But anyways, I have some pretty exciting videos for the month of May. I also took like a hiatus, like a week hiatus, I guess, that I didn't post anything. I really want to take that time to kind of just see what's next for all this, because I got to the point where it was getting very repetitive and kind of boring for me. So I kind of just wanted to take some time away from filming, editing, and all of that. And I kind of just focused on reading a book for the past week. And it was like a great experience to just take some time and just read without the expectation of like having to film and having to talk about it. So that's one thing. And then I also took the time to kind of just lay out like a basic plan on where I want to take this and kind of like bring the fun back into it and creativity to it, because again, it was getting really repetitive and just kind of boring for me. It just started feeling kind of like a routine instead of like something fun for me to do and like talk about something that I love, which is reading and books and all that. Anyways, going to the May TBR, I kept it simple. I kept it with like 6 books. I usually don't tend to read that many books a month anyway, so I didn't want to like bring a whole pile of like 20 books into my May TBR and only get through like 2 or 3 of them. So I only chose 6 for the month of May, but that's not counting some of the books that I might add throughout the month for like certain videos that I'm going to be filming as well. So started with the first book on my TBR is Collided by Lauren Asher. This is the second book in the Dirty Air series, which is a Formula One standalone series, and I've already started reading this. I'm almost done with it, so you'll get my thoughts when that video comes out. This one's on my last month's TBR, so I'm not gonna go too into detail what it's about. Formula One racing, Sophie and Liam, they're best friends, or they become friends in the story, and then obviously that turns into something more. Next book that I have on my TBR is Daisy Hates by Jessa Hastings. I did read Magnolia Parks last month and I loved it, so I am excited to continue with the series. And I did get a glimpse of not so much of Daisy but somewhat of Christian in Magnolia Parks, and he seems very morally gray character. So yeah, I'm just really excited to see a little bit more of them. And I've also heard people say that they do prefer like Daisy Hates and Christian more than Magnolia and BJ, so we'll see. I guess there's like a 50-50 divide just from the videos that I've seen and Instagram posts that I've seen overall, but yeah, excited for this one. Next book that I have is Fangirl Down by Miss Tessa Bailey. I've been wanting to read this for so long, but I've also wanted to take a break from Tessa Bailey because I've had certain books back to back that weren't like the best for me, so I kind of just took a step back from Miss Bailey. But I'm excited to get back into her because she's one of my favorite authors, so I'm excited to see what this one's all about. And basically, I believe this is a golf romance, which I've never heard of before, so that's the first for me, which is exciting. And I've heard many great things about this one and people seem to be loving it, so yeah, I'm gonna add this to the month of May. The next book that I have, my husband got for me recently, is The Housemate by Frida McFadden. This is one that I wasn't really going to pick up anytime soon because it has so much hype. A lot of people love it, and I kind of try to stay away from those for a little bit. But I have read 2 Frida McFadden's book in the past month, so she has started to kind of become one of my favorite authors when it comes to like mystery thrillers and all that. I believe this one is about a housemaid that lives with this like family in the attic or the basement or something like that. She finds out that the door only locks from like the outside, so crazy. There's like lies among the family and something about her background that no one really knows her or what she's capable of. So yeah, I've really enjoyed Frida McFadden recently, so I'm really excited to see what this one's all about, and it seems like this one is almost everyone's favorite from what I've seen from her. Yeah, I'm nervous, but I'm really excited to see what this one has to offer as well. Other book that I'm looking forward for this month is a big one. It is Offside by Avery Keelan. Yeah, Avery Keelan, and it's a hockey romance. It seems like I'm in the mood for sports romance because I have a Formula One, I have the golf romance, the hockey romance. So there's that. So there's that. But this one I believe is fake dating trope. Basically this one's about a girl named Bailey, and she gets dumped on her 21st birthday, so she's kind of looking for that rebound to kind of get over it and just kind of like move on. So she stumbles across this guy named Chase Carter, and it turns out that Chase is actually her ex's worst enemy in the hockey world. I want to say it's not really enemies to lovers. I would say more like rivals maybe to lovers. Fake dating, sports romance, hockey romance. So I think it's one of the perfect reads for the time of the year that we're in, so I'm excited for it. And it is a huge one. I did start it. I'm on page like 42, 43, which is chapter 6. I started reading it. I was really enjoying it, but I was in the middle of like other books as well. So I kind of like put this one on my shelves for a little bit. And I think this might be the month that I tackled this bad boy. And I don't know, this is a new author for me. I haven't really heard anything about her apart from this book. So if you have read any other books by her, let me know. And the last book that I want to add on my TBR is one that's a little bit shorter. It is The Layover by Lacey Walden. I think I've had this one on my TBR for a long time. This one's basically like a short, cutesy, like rom-com, and it's about, I think it is an enemies to lovers, and basically she is a flight attendant and she's about to retire from it. So she goes into like her final flight, but something happens with the plane, so they have to like stop somewhere, and I guess in that whole trajectory of getting the plane fixed, and they're like not stranded but like just stranded somewhere while the plane gets fixed. And then this guy named Jack Stone used to be a pilot, and they're basically nemesis. And I think something happened between them because it says, and Jack has the nerve to flirt with her as if it doesn't remember the most humiliating night of her life. At least once they land, she'll never have to see his face again. So basically they stop in this like paradise resort until the plane gets fixed, and I guess they just hang out and everything just takes off from there. So yeah, it seems like a read that I could do like by the pool, or like a very one sitting type of read. Yeah, I just wanted to add something kind of like simple to my TBR as well, that I can just, especially because the days lately have been gorgeous with like the sun, and where I live I literally have the pool right in front of me, so it's been super relaxing just going out into my balcony and just kind of like sitting and reading in front of the pool. And yeah, it's been great. This seems like a very, very nice read for right now. So those are the books that I would like to get to in the month of May. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to all of these, but I can try. And again, that's not counting maybe some books that I might add throughout the month as I do some other videos. So yeah, let me know if you read any of them. Let me know which book you're most excited to read this month as we go into like the summertime. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. I appreciate you so much for watching, and as always, I hope you'll have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. You don't need to be Prince Charming to me. I just need this to be real. I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need a kiss.